What's going on, ladies and gents? It's DanBeforeTime. Welcome back to Boundless. When we last left off, we had just basically, we did our little temporary campfire, we did our first set of wooden tools, and we created our first beacon. So today we're going to go on a search for our friends, and we will talk about some other stuff along the way. So to find your friends, they added this cool little thing where you can enter coordinates. So I think we go to places, custom destination. We're currently at our landing site right where we left off. Set destination, and we have our north coordinates are negative 1900 and 545 east. Altitude, whatever. Do I have to have that? Can we just do 0? Confirm. Okay, so that should do a custom destination on our compass, which is right there, I believe. So let's tab out of that, and yeah, let's get going and see what we can find along the way. I don't know if it's all that far, to be honest with you. So this is pretty exciting. Looks like there's somebody's. This looks like probably a Minecraft player, and he did a little spawn marker there. That's what I'm guessing that is. Probably new to the Boundless world. They're covered by clouds right now, but you can see these are actually planets that are in the sky. That are other locations that we will be able to travel to in the future. So that's pretty exciting. Which are other, if you're new to Boundless, the way that Boundless is set up is planets are actually servers. So like this planet that we're on right now is the US East server for Placid World, which is the enemies are not hard, basically a starter world, and then all these other worlds in the sky are other servers for other regions, and we can travel through them at any time once we create. You can do it a couple ways. You can do it through warp, or you can do it through a more permanent solution, which is portals, and we've discovered our first new region. And this planet is super interesting because it's crisscrossed by all these rivers, which makes, and I'm not going to lie to you, it makes initial traversal quite a bit more difficult. But we're going to figure it out. We can always dig up dirt, make temporary bridges. Looks like we're going to have to do that here. This is cool. Maybe we can go for a little swim. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we can get up. There's a little sloped edge right there. So hopefully this jump won't kill me. Let's go swim. Cool. Nice little underwater effects. We got the little breath meter right there in the middle. Looks like there's a fair amount of resources on this planet. There's some fossils right there. We're going to need those very soon. But we're going to have to make some stone tools once we get to our initial setup, or our initial permanent beacon. So let's see if we can get up on the slope. There we go, and we will kind of work our way up this side of this hill and collect some more rocks on the way, because can never have enough rocks early game in Boundless. And let's go ahead and shovel our way out of this dirt. Do the same. We can collect some dirt for our temporary bridges. So if you guys are new to my Boundless content, what I'm doing now is, because the game is fresh and just released, or releasing very soon if you're watching this, I want to give you guys a good representation of, there's some flint. Now we're going to be able to make some torches. So that is super cool. I want to give you guys a good representation of what the early game feels like in Boundless. So I'm doing fairly unedited Let's Plays. The first episode had a couple edits just for time's sake, but not a lot. But as we get farther into the game, there's so much grinding and resource collection involved in Boundless that I do like to edit my videos a little more heavily, but still do them Let's Play style. So you guys can let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. Would you guys like me to do more long form with less edits at the beginning, or you want me to get right into the more edited content. Definitely once we get to doing builds, that's kind of like, this character is going to be spec'd as a gatherer slash builder for sure. That's just what I enjoy doing. So once we get more towards the builds and they're actually planned, the videos will be edited just so they're not super boring and you're not watching me harvest wood and rock for 2 hours. I got some low energy. Let's get rid of that tooltip. I gotta look at the options in these menus eventually and get rid of these tips on the screen. They are pretty cluttery. There's a spitter. These things are nasty, not on the Placid world, but yeah, they can definitely wreak some havoc. Let's collect some of these things. Desert sword, you never know what you're gonna need. I've heard that these things are fairly rare, actually. There you go. Maybe the axe is the better way to... Definitely the axe. The axe is the move on the desert sword, guys. You heard it here first, maybe second. Shovels for dirt. All right, yeah, these tooltips are rather intrusive, but completely necessary for new players. That's another thing. When I first started playing this game last January 2017, there was no tips, and it was basically you just figured it out and used the forums, used the community in the forums to figure out how to play. And it was exciting because everybody kind of just had to figure it out, kind of like Minecraft in the early days before there was tutorials in Minecraft. All right, looks like we're getting to a little bit of a varied region, which is nice. We still got our marker on the compass up there. We are heading southwest. All right, we got a reward tooltip. Get out of here. I'm gonna harvest some of these leaves and see if we can find some starberries to get some of this hunger recharged, because what I don't want to do is be waiting. There's a starberry. I don't want to be waiting all the time to recharge my stamina. Another feat. So we're leveling up, working on it. Leveling is very important in this game to unlock the skills that you need to be proficient in the area that you need to do. So we're definitely trying to maybe do a little bit more harvesting right now than we normally would in a video, but it's important, especially in an MMO. There's another starberry. Okay, let's see what this does for us. Oh, we got some raw earth yams too. Let's try those. See this right here, I'll show you guys if you're new to Boundless. This is a very cool system for inventory. It's called a smart stack. So like items can be stored in a smart stack. You can right click on the stack to break it apart. So this is leaves, fibrous leaves and inky leaves can both be stored in the same inventory slot. And you can have 99 in each individual category. So there's a lot of room for storage, even though it looks like the storage is fairly limited. It's a really, really cool system. So let's get out of here. Eat these earth yams. Okay, now we're full. We got a little full buff right there. So that's cool. Now we can keep going towards our destination. So as we go along, we're going to be looking for, actually here's one right here. We're going to be looking for these little boulders to break them to get flint. And we're going to be looking for those desert swords. There we go. All right, so it looks like somebody helped us out here. Tuber luck. We got some YouTuber luck right here. Somebody already built us a temporary bridge, so we're gonna take that. I'm gonna dig up some of this gravel. Just in case we need it. Plus, I think it looks really cool for like paths. So maybe we can use this for our little starter house as like a path to the door or something. And we are on a search for my buddy and fellow YouTuber, Scratch and Whiff. You guys may, if you've been around for a while, you may have seen some of our videos together. We like to get into some shenanigans within the Boundless universe. Okay, so we got some gravel. Now let's hit this bridge. Looks like we're coming to this really interesting... I don't know if these are trees yet or mountains. We shall see soon, but it looks pretty interesting. It's really cool to see the different biomes compared to the early access universe that we were playing in. Desert swords. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. We got these. These canals are really interesting. More desert swords. Got that yam, son. Got that raw earth yam. Okay, so do we need to... I don't... Let's just swim. Let's swim it out. Hopefully we can use the tools in the water. There, yes we can. All right, and let's knock this out. Oh, word, earth yams come from the dirt too? Sweet. I dig it. Aha! Unintended pun. Also not funny. Carry on. Oh, okay. Interesting. Like petrified forest. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright. Alright, canals. Chill. So, onward we go to Scratch and Whiff. Alright, still on the journey. Looks like we're about to get out of this petrified forest, but... Ash? I don't know what this is, but it's super cool looking, and it looks like we might have to come back to this because it looks like it's gonna break. Okay, ash noted. Ash is better collected with the shovel. It's super cool looking, so I'm gonna grab a bunch of it. I wonder if I could do a location marker to mark this, just in case we need to come back and get some ash. Places. Add location. Ash. Ash supply. Confirm. Okay, so now that's added to our locations list. That's a super cool feature. So now if we ever need that, which I'm not sure if we will because that's a new material to Boundless, we can come right back here and grab some. So let's keep it moving. All right, we have definitely entered a new region here, and it looks really nice. I like this. I like this. This is, the colors are definitely different, but this reminds me much more of the universe that I played in during early access, which is cool. I like the difference in the trees. It's more lush, which is cool. I definitely like doing forest-based stuff. Onward. All right, guys, so it looks like we're getting a little bit closer. As you can see up at the top on the compass, it shows that that is our friend. So now the little person icon is showing up, and so it looks like we're coming up on a settlement. I'm not sure if that means my friend is online or if that's just his location that I set. But there are some other people. Those two little red people on the compass, those are people that are currently online. So we're coming up, hopefully, to some other players. All right, yeah, so they're definitely getting bigger. As you come up to people, the little marker on the compass gets bigger. So I think we're getting close. He did tell me it was on a lake. This looks like we got a little lake here, and it is a beautiful sight to see. So let's see if we cannot find our buddy. This is getting exciting. This will be our first contact within the 1.0 launch universe. It looks like I gotta go over here. This is beautiful. Okay, we gotta find him because I did set our altitude at 0. So that's not exact. Wait, this might be him right here. This might be his base right here. He might not be on because he is in Hong Kong, but I think we might have found it, guys. Owned by Scratch and Whiffed. We got here, guys. We did it. What's up, Scratch? All right. I don't think he's on right now. Let's see if we can check. Journal? Places? Where is this? Tab character? Friends? Let's see if Scratch is on. He's not on my friends list right now for some reason. Okay. All right. Okay, well, we'll have to fix that in a second. But we got here, so now... ooh, he has an atlas. I'm so Jay. So we're going to get that. We're definitely going to get that going. So let's find a little place near here, near Scratch, to set up our permanent little starter home, shall we? Scratch has got his own little island. That's nice. So let's leave him to his island, and we'll be neighbors somewhere over here. And then maybe down the road we can create some cool bridge network that gets us. So that's Scratch over here. Do we want to just... This is actually a really, really cool looking place to set up a home. Do we want to be just one island over with some trees? I like these trees. There's some different... Let's explore this just a little bit more. I like the greenery. Ooh, this is a cool little island right here. Somebody took a little bit of my grass already. Looks like there's another... Is that a player? That's a player, I think. Yeah, this is really cool right here, actually. What do you say we... What do you say we set up shop right here, guys? Let's do it. It's done. Let's pull out our beacon. And we're going to pull out our crafting table as well. And we're going to start our 1.0 journey. And let's do, just place our beacon right here for now. Okay. This is, so when it's, when it glows red, I don't know what that means, actually. Let's turn on the beacon view here. Or maybe it's not fueled. Do I have to fuel it? There we go. Add fuel. Add 4 weeks. Okay, we're fueled for 4 weeks. There we go. We're figuring it out. Now we can turn. So this is where it's green. That means that's your protected spot. So nobody can come here and grief you essentially when it's in the green. So for right now, we're just going to temporarily set it up as right here. And then when you're outside of the beacon, it shows up as purple. So, and you do that by just hitting the B key. I'm not sure what those controls are going to be on PlayStation, but I am going to get the PlayStation 4 version of the game so I can bring you some coverage and compare the two versions as well. So we'll hit B again, and let's see if we have any plots in our exchange. I have 100 qubits. Let's collect, you know what, let's do collect all on these. Now we got a bunch of qubit. Quick collect all as well. Leveled up a couple more times. Let's do plots. How many do I have? Does it show me how many I have anywhere? I'm not sure. Looks like someone is moving up here to maybe come see me. Let's do, you know what, we have 400 qubits. Let's go ahead and buy the iron coffer and get 10 plots under our belt real quick. 10 plots. Okay, and I should have a backer bonus because I was an early access backer, so it should give me a bonus % of plots. It did not there. I don't know how that works yet, so I'm not going to complain. Maybe it shows up later. I'm not sure. So now let's just go ahead and actually, I think we have to craft a beacon plotter. So let's do that really quick. What we're going to do for this episode is we're going to get this beaconed out, and then we're going to come back in the next episode and start building our little home base. So let's go in here, beacon plotter tool. Let's just make sure I didn't craft that already. I did not. Okay. Handcraft. No. So we're going to craft a beacon plotter, and we're going to craft a beacon plotter removal. There we go. These should be... Okay, these are super fast queue times. Contents, we'll put that in our inventory. We don't even need really the removal right now, so we will put the plotter. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plot out this whole island, basically. So we'll add that plot. Now it's there. So with the little plus sign, that shows you that your plot exists. This one doesn't have a plot, so we're going to plot that. Now that exists. There we go. And the cool thing about this system is that it actually reserves the land underneath you and above you as well. So nobody can like dig up into your base. Oh, that's already taken by another citizen. That's taken? Really? Is he underground? Or maybe his campfire just expired. Okay, anyways. Really? I want to make sure that I'm not pulling the... Wait, he must be underneath there. Or else he just moved his stuff. Maybe that's what these holes are. Anyways, okay, we'll stop there because I don't want to... If this is somebody's island, I don't want to be that guy. So we'll get out of beacon view. We have a nice setup here. This is going to be our home for the start of our 1.0 adventures. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys. We found Scratch and Whiff, which was super cool. We got our first little... We put our beacon plot down. We're going to come back, and we're going to get to building our first little starter house and start getting our supply up, and we'll get our atlas built, hopefully in the next episode, if not the episode after that. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with some more Boundless content. If you liked it, drop a thumbs up. If you hated it, definitely leave a thumbs down. Let me know how you're liking Boundless 1.0 in the comments down below. And as always, I've been DanBeforeTime, and until next time, I am out like trout in a drought. Peace!